Professional YouTuber Vlog Day 166, Part 2. So as it turns out, if you're gonna sit on camera and just sort of like bleh, out all your feelings, it's exhausting. It's pretty tiring, as it turns out. I was supposed to be actually at my psychiatrist appointment today to go get more meds, and once I started, it just did not. Like, we were like, you're not going to make that. Or at least that's how I felt. I don't think Jessica meant for it to be that way.
No, I didn't plan that part. I didn't, yeah. I feel really bad. I'm like, I'm sacrificing your mental health for the people on the channel. But no, you still have meds, right? Like,
yeah, I
think
think
okay.
I'll be all right. And we'll figure it out. I'm not terribly. I mean, I didn't want to do that, but like, what are they gonna say? How dare you not show up for your appointment and instead confront real issues of mental health and depression? It's like, aren't we in the same business? It was tough. It's really tough. I'm not the best at handling or identifying my emotions on a good day, and now, man, it just feels like somebody went at my insides with an ice cream scoop. I just feel all like, ugh.
Yeah,
so
that's how I feel most days after I shoot. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
But this is a particularly tough topic.
Well, no, I mean, it just gives me newfound, even more respect for that, knowing that you feel like this every time. Also, is it crazy or what that she's the one in all the editing stuff right now? Isn't that wild?
I'm totally editing this one.
Yeah, so she's definitely pulling selects. She was so kind. The moment that I stopped, she's like, I'm going to go pull selects for this. Which is to say, pull the clips that we want to use. Which I'm so grateful for, because I do not want to have to sit there and go through it all again looking at my face.
I'll do the assemble, too.
That would be nice. So
yeah. You have to make it look pretty.
I'll put some spin on it. I'll sweeten it. But yeah, so
Did you tell them how you feel?
About what?
After talking? Oh yeah, poured out, right?
Just poured out. Yeah, just really poured out, and I mean, I don't even know what to say. It was just.
Was it weird revisiting that place? Because like you went back to years ago.
No, actually, it wasn't weird. It was just tiring. It's almost like it's not that far away. Like I can reach back and go there if I had to go there. It was rough.
Well, you still have your days too.
What's that?
You still have your days too, right? But it's not as bad as it.
Oh yeah, I mean, after VidCon and everything, I had been inconsistent with my meds. I think I talked to you guys about that, and so there was a period there where I was getting just a fresh slap of, oh, this is what it used to be like. So yeah, just so much. So many thoughts.
There's the old joke, right? Like, oh man, I'm doing great. I don't need my meds anymore.
Honestly, I've done that more than once. It's so silly, but there is an element of it where you just feel. It just feels like, how come everybody else's body just works naturally? Why do I need pills? You know what I mean?
Can't answer that one.
Right? But I used to say that to my dad too, because he had so many pills he had to take, and he hated it. So if I can tell him to like get over it,
take his heart meds,
take his he had a bunch. He had like 5 meds he was taking by the end of it. If I can tell him to like, look, do it, I can definitely do the same. It's just emotional. I guess I don't really have words for it. It's intense. We'll definitely have it out, and you guys can see it. And I don't know. My mind's like racing 20 different things right now. So I think, unless you have something else to say, I'm gonna call it.
No, I mean, it's still gonna be. What are we aiming for, Friday on this one?
That's
hopefully?
The hope. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's tricky because usually I have a lot of time, ahead of time to like research a subject, and depression is one I haven't researched too much into, and so I think what I finally resigned myself to is this piece is going to largely be you talking about what happened in your experience, and me giving like just the basics of how to be there for somebody, and then I'll let them know. I'll do a proper episode on ADHD and depression in the future, because there's a lot to say about it, and including we are at a higher risk for depression and suicide, and it's a big topic that deserves a lot of in-depth research, but I don't want to stall us out while I, squirrel away for a week and read research papers. So I think I'm just going to go off of what I talked to Dr. B about from Take This and what I'm learning in my class about just how to support without providing answers.
Maybe we can run whatever we got by Patrick as well.
Patrick's pretty busy. He's having his own
really?
Yeah, he's having his own challenges.
Oh, that's right. Patrick's at Duke now. And
yeah,
he's
it's pretty intense for him. His workload is really intense. And
well, he's going for his doctorate,
back
right?
into his new routines. Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's
well, I mean, that's
psychologist.
Yeah, that's.
So it's intense.
He's going to be a great psychologist, but yeah, one of my close friends went and was going for his doctorate, and yeah, it's a sprint that's as long as a marathon. Yeah. So I completely understand that. Okay, well, that's going to happen. I am going to be taking things very slow today after that particular outpouring, and I will check me in the gaming channel. I'll probably stream something later, and we can all just BS. I normally don't talk about my streaming, but
it's cheaper than therapy.
It is not cheaper than therapy. The amount of gear that I've had to get to make sure that I could do it consistently, not cheaper than therapy. Well, no, I mean, in the long term, definitely cheaper than therapy. But also not covered by insurance. And I blame our system for that. That's what it really is. There you go. Wouldn't that be awesome? I would like to file for this HDMI to USB converter on my mental health coverage.
It'd be a hard sell.
Right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your support. It is really nice to know that when I sit down to lay that stuff out, which I'm not often in the habit of doing, that even if there are like crazy trolls in the YouTube comments, like the inner circle is going to see it, and they're the people I want to see it anyway. So knowing that you guys are there is important, and hopefully we get to address this Ronnie Edwards situation. Ronnie Edwards, not Edward. Ronnie Edwards, my friend from Game Theory, who they just announced had passed. Let's just go there. I don't want to have to put another content warning on it. Yeah. So yeah,
it's tough stuff. But thank you guys for being so patient with us, because it really knocked us both back. Edward knew him better and has been in really dark places himself. Every once in a while struggled with depression, but not enough for a diagnosis. But this is the first person that I've met that has committed suicide, and that's really taken a toll on me, and just made me realize, like, with how many people who are struggling in the tribe with depression and suicidal thoughts and everything, it just made it really real for me, the importance of what I'm trying to do, and what's at stake. So yeah, it's been tough on me too. So thanks for your support and your patience while we work through this. It's the difference between supporting us and Starbucks. Like, Starbucks is definitely going to be open every day no matter what, and we might be like, we're both calling it sick. Like, we need a mental health day, and just
you know what though? In fairness though, Starbucks not that great for your mental health. Not really.
I don't know. That's
caffeine has limited psychiatric application. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you bashing stimulants?
Let's stay 166 part 2.